Beautiful people out there in the world, don't be selfish today, beautiful people. Don't be selfish anyway. Don't be selfish any other way. Don't be selfish any other day, beautiful people. Think beyond yourself, beautiful people. It's got to be that way. It's bigger than you, beautiful people. It's not about you, beautiful people. It's above and beyond you, beautiful people. If you would just stop first, beautiful people, and look at you, beautiful people. Speak to you, beautiful people. Acknowledge you beautiful people, where you've been, how you've been doing it, the way that it's been done, beautiful people. There's more than one way for it to be done. It don't have to be done that way, beautiful people. That's not the only way, beautiful people, for you to stay. You can alleviate your own issues. You can alleviate your own problems. You can get results, beautiful people, even with having problems and needs and concerns in your life that need to be fulfilled, or that need to be addressed, that need to be wiped away, that need to be swept away, that need to be taken away. Beautiful people, get your mind off of what you're going through in that way. Get your mind off of, beautiful people, those deadlines that need to be met, beautiful people. Get your mind off of what happened and how it happened. And as a result of what happened and how it left you to feel. Get your mind off of those things, beautiful people, but get your mind on and hone in on, beautiful people, how you can encourage somebody else, how you can be a blessing and an inspiration to somebody else. You might say, this is my last $10 or $20, and I'm going to give it away. I'm going to give it to that person because it might be close to my last, or it might be my last, but at least I got a home to go to, with a bed up under my feet and a roof over my head, okay, and some food in the refrigerator in the cabinets, and some water or some other type of liquids, that I have of my desire and of my choices to pour down my throat. And then when you're not thinking about it, that's why you've got to get away from it. You got to separate yourself from allowing yourself to be permeated by those thoughts, permeated by how you're feeling, permeated by how it made you feel, permeated by what it brought you to, the point that you have arrived at and that you have arrived to now. Get your mind off of how it has bottled you up, or how you feel like that it has bottled you up. The only significant thing that's happening here, and the contamination or contaminations that is taking place, is that you are affecting yourself by trying to figure it out yourself, or by trying to work it out yourself, or by trying to do it yourself. Get your mind off of that. Separate yourself from that. Go find somebody else to be good to. It'll take your mind off of things. It'll take you away from your feelings and all of those indifferences. It'll separate yourself. And then when that happens and you're not thinking about what's going on with you now, because now, okay, now you're being good to somebody else. And when you're no longer thinking about what you're going through, because now you're functioning in someone else's concerns, someone else's issues. And then once the day has culminated, it has reached its high point. And now you're coming down, you're getting ready to go to your place of rest, or to your home, or wherever it is that you're going. And when you look back at your situation, when you look back at what you were going through and how it had you bottled up with your feelings and with your dealings, now you're more in control of your thoughts and your feelings, because you have separated yourself for your mind to be free, to flow and to function, so that you can know and you can say, no, you know what? I just was a blessing to somebody else. I just gave them the coat off of my back. Excuse me, I just gave them my last $20. Okay, I just put some gas in their car. I just gave them something to eat. I just simply and basically gave them all that I had. I gave them a hug, no matter how bad they smelled, no matter how bad they looked. And I whispered in their ear and told them that you're not in this world alone. Somebody loves you. I love you. God loves you. And then you gave them, and after you gave them that hug, and then you thought back on your situation, and where it was before you mentally left its state right back in its place. And then when you look back again at your situation while you was working someone else's situation out, yours was being worked out. And now you're feeling better about yourself. Now you're feeling good. Now you're feeling good. Now you're thinking to yourself, and now you're talking to yourself, is that all I had to do is go and think about and be thoughtful and considerate of someone else? Yes. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to keep doing that. That works. That really and truly worked for me. Because I didn't know how that was going to happen. I didn't know how I was going to pay that bill. I didn't know how I was going to get out of the situation with the bank foreclosing on me, or on my house, or on my business, or how my child was going to get out of that situation and come home. I didn't know how that was going to work out. All I was thinking about is me and what's in mine. But now I understand that it's bigger than me. It's more than me. It's the world. And in this house, this earth, this world called, this house called earth, we all have to live here in this house together. It's just a matter of how we address and how we relate to living in our one big home together. To all you beautiful people out there in the world, let's come together and let's change things together and make them better. To all you beautiful people out there in the world, have a smiling day.